Well, guys, I had said I wasn't going to do another video until I was started Benchwork. Well, I haven't physically started it yet, but I do have all the lumber in here. And I did just come back from Lowe's and bought 2 new saw blades for my circular saw and my table saw. And I am on the verge of doing something. It may be a little while before I get to that, and you'll see in the videos that I've recorded all along. But we're getting there. As Rat Rod Bob says, we're getting there. We just ain't got it yet. So anyway, I just was busting a gut to do an update. Okay, today is Tuesday. You can see we have a little bit of mess, but we have some taping and texturing and sheetrock. Well, we'll have taping. So he's coming back tomorrow. He assured us that he's coming back tomorrow. He was here at 6:30 this morning, him and another guy. And they got all this up, and he got this much taping and spackling done, I guess you'd call it. This much taping done. He wants to let this dry. He'll come back and do the joints on the ceiling there and texture tomorrow. And once he does that and they get all their junk out of here, then I can call the electrician and have them come and wire it up. Well, we have a room and it's all taped and textured. It does need a little bit of touch up, some sanding in a couple spots and so forth. And they're coming back today. We're leaving and going up to Caballo Lake with the camp trailer because we haven't been out in 4 months. But they're coming back and do some sanding in here and just touch up. One of the guys was here yesterday and put the trim around the door and put the trim around the floor. I purposely had the trim on the floor raised up about a ½ inch because that's about how thick my rubber tiles are. You can see that the electrical boxes are still the way they were. And that's because those guys are coming on Monday, he assured me. And I have also made arrangements with the electrician who's going to do the boxes here to put in the mini split. So, that being said, we have a room. The floor needs to be cleaned up just a little bit. I mean, I want to clean it up a little bit, but I got to paint also, so. But I got to clean it up a little bit, it's just for me. But anyway, it is what it is. It's kind of the texture that's on the wall is kind of what I would call in this area adobe. If you look at it here, you can kind of see that it's a very large texture. It kind of looks like old adobe. I told him that was fine with me. Most of the walls and everything in here are going to be covered with stuff, as you remember the other train room. And now that we have the walls or the sheetrock up, you can hear that it's come back to kind of an echoey until I get some more stuff in here. But anyway, we have a room. I'm going to take another video when the electricians come here. And oddly enough, it was 105 here yesterday. And the room is relatively cool today. So, anyway, that being said, that's the update for today. Okay, gang. It is Sunday morning. We were camping. We went camping on Friday up to Caballo Lake. But the temperature was running about 104 up there, and we couldn't get the trailer cooled down to more than about 80 degrees. And it was just miserable. You couldn't go outside. You couldn't do anything. Couldn't walk the dogs. Couldn't sit outside at night. And then it rained like hell Friday night. We got up Saturday, went and picked some peaches at a peach orchard real early. and we went to a couple of thrift stores in TRC and decided, we'll have some lunch, we'll sit outside for a few minutes, a little while, and we'll head home. So that's what we did. So that leads me to this. Yep, it pretty much looks like it did, with the exception that I have cleaned up all the floor. It's all been mopped. The walls and the ceiling have all been sanded, and it is ready for paint. And as you can see, I have one of Robin's grandfather's drop cloths. He was a painter all of his life, still painting houses when he was 86, and came from Sweden, was always a painter, New York City. Anyway, loved the guy to death. We have two of these drop cloths, and I don't know how far back they date, but they're heavy. But anyways, I am going to start painting. And as I have said, the electricians are supposed to come tomorrow. We'll see if that happens. But I'll take another video after I get some paint on the walls. Okay, everybody, it's Sunday afternoon. And I know I don't have any light in here, but it's all painted. It is kind of a gray blue. I don't know what it shows up as on this camera, but it's sort of a gray blue. And hopefully tomorrow, if the electricians come, we'll be on our way. Okay, gang, today is Monday, and lo and behold, electricians did show up. Now, they didn't have enough plates and so forth. They didn't get enough stuff. But nevertheless, they got a lot of the plugs in. They got several of the upper plugs in. While this lighting is not exactly how it will be, because they're all hanging crooked because the cords are all pulling down on the LEDs, and that's only 3 of the 4. There will be another one strung across right there. This is pretty much how bright it will be in here. I have one more light. It's on the floor. I've got to clean that one up before I get too crazy. I have moved my laser, and you can see it over there, on and off. Anyway, I have a laser level so that I can, when I start doing the benchwork and stuff, I can get that all lasered around the room, which should be a piece of cake. But anyway, they put the moonlight in. They've got all the switches in over there. They have not done the box yet. Tomorrow they're coming back at about 1:30, and they're going to pull the wire from here to the house. He has already called for the final inspection. We'll see when that takes place. And they'll finish these, putting the faces on all these plugs here. And then I just got to get, in the morning, I'm going to come out here and put up this last light, because like I say, I need to clean all the, we've been using that as a drop light. So it's got spackle all over it and dust and crap all over it. So I'm going to clean that one up before I hang it. And I just have to measure out 48 inches to there, 48 inches from there to there, and out 21.5 from the center of the plug. And the other light will go in there. And then I will eventually tie up that wire with a tie wrap so that it doesn't drag the light down, and it will be plugged into the plug right above the light. So anyway, that's where we are today. I'll keep you updated by another video when I have a chance to make one. Okay, gang, it is Tuesday morning. The electricians will be here this afternoon, and I am pretty sure they will be here. And I just wanted you to see what the brightness level is in here with the 4 LED strips. Of course, I have it jury-rigged together with a bunch of extension cords hanging down at the moment, but this is how bright she'll be inside. And if I walk over here to these, I think you'll see that it's going to be plenty bright in here. Plenty bright. Oops, sorry. There she goes. One of the things I did to improve it is I put them all on chains, on the chains that came with them, and hung them down about, what is that, about 18 inches. Really helps a lot getting the light down where it needs to be. And it makes the roof darker. In other words, I'm not wasting all that light on the ceiling, not roof, but on the ceiling. So I think that's going to work good. We're going to leave it at that until we get everything permanently hooked up. But I just wanted to give you an update on Tuesday. Okay, everybody, hope you enjoyed that video. I'm just busting a gut to get information out there to you guys. So, like I had said, it's not really the beginning of the bench work, but some of the bench work is literally in here. And as usual, guys, thanks for watching.